I'm an activist, I'm a writer. I've written 11 books. I have book number 12 coming in the next year or so. It's a memoir about my childhood. Book number 13 is going to be a biography of Tupac Shakur that's going to come out 2016, 20 years after he was killed. I am the proud president and co-founder of a new national organization called BK Nation. My real love and passion is helping people. I've been an activist since I was 18 years old, since I was a college student. You know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't find myself working in our community here in New York City or around the country, or even overseas, doing something of service to other people. I think, you know, the best way to understand it, my heroes are people like Fannie Lou Hamer, like Ella Baker, like Malcolm X, like Dr. King, Cesar Chavez, Bobby Kennedy, Gandhi. So, you know, I definitely am in love with writing. I've been writing since I was a little boy, since I was 11, 12 years old, but activism, public service, doing humanitarian work is where my heart is, and my writing is just an extension of that. My hometown where I was born and raised is Jersey City, New Jersey, but I've lived in Brooklyn for half my life, so can I bring them to Brooklyn instead? If I brought people to Brooklyn, it would be a lot of places. I would take them to Prospect Park, because everyone talks about Central Park. To me, Prospect Park is the dopest Central Park. I would bring them to our new arena, the Barclays Center, where the Brooklyn Nets play, and all kinds of things happen there. I would make them walk across the Brooklyn Bridge with me, you know, because I think it's a beautiful way of seeing New York City. So Brooklyn is my heart. That's my adopted hometown. I've read the great Puerto Rican writer Perry Thomas' book, Down These Mean Streets, which is one of the best memoirs ever written, because I wanted to get into the mindset of writing my own autobiography. I'm always carrying around Howard Zinn's A People's History of the United States, because I do speeches all around the country, and it's just important to be brushed up on American history when I talk to college students. I am passionate about people. I am madly in love with people. I don't care if you're black, Latino, white, Asian, Native American, what's your faith, gender, sexual orientation. To me, you cannot be an activist if you're not in love with people. And I'm passionate with people, about people. I'm passionate about working with and helping people to help themselves. I'm passionate about organizing in our communities. I'm passionate about people being able to have decent jobs and have an opportunity to get an education. I'm passionate about people moving from violence to nonviolence. I'm passionate about changing this world. You know, just in the last year, I've been blessed to travel to places like Brazil, to Japan, to parts of Africa, and wherever I go, I find myself like, what can I do to help here? I feel like I was put on this planet just to serve, you know? And then part of it is because, what am I passionate about? I grew up with a single mother, absent father, poverty, welfare, government cheese, the kind of violence and hopelessness I wouldn't wish on anybody. And so what am I passionate about? Trying to help as many people as possible to move away from that, you know? Because of where I come from, I'm really passionate about justice and equality and opportunity for all people. I would like people to know, in spite of how serious I am about working and helping people and making whatever changes I can while I'm alive on this planet, I longboard, I'm an avid skateboarder, I'm an avid runner. I'm just a regular dude. Honestly, I would prefer just to be in some Timbs and a t-shirt and a hoodie right now than this suit. To me, the most interesting thing that I'm working on right now is BK Nation, this national organization. It's a progressive, multicultural organization. You know, one of the things that I love the most is that we do these quarterly live music series where we have artists of all different kind of music types coming together here in New York City, and they perform. We have visual artists, we have DJs. That excites me, just to be able to create platforms for artists, for creative people to do their thing. My favorite quote is by Frantz Fanon. He said that each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. The second one is by Shakespeare, Hamlet. It's real simple, to be or not to be, that is the question. What inspires me? Solutions, action steps, making something happen. And I started working when I was 8 or 9 years old, just like my mother. She said, you gotta go work. You know, the first job I had was bagging groceries, you know what I mean? I was a newspaper boy, I did whatever. And so I just believe that if you work hard and you got a plan, you know, I mean, that's enough inspiration for me. Peace, I'm Kevin Powell, and you're watching the H List on UPTOWN Unplugged.